What's good, y'all? I am Rashid, and this is my 2 cents. Very, very glad for y'all to join me today. Um, a little topic I put out earlier about gentle parenting. I seen it got some views, but it didn't get likes, like the no contact there, right? And the reason I put these two videos out because these are two topics right now that are trending in my fucking hemisphere. So I know that I sound very, I don't know, aggressive when I talk about parenting. It's just I feel at this point in our lives like we don't have any excuses anymore on why our kids act out. You know what I mean? Like I think there's an understanding in this day and age where we have an understanding that, you know what, if we treat our kids this way, they're gonna turn out this way, and if we treat our kids this way, they're gonna turn out this way. And that's all goes to show based on how we grew up. You feel me? So if we grew up in the instance of where we got beat and we got told to shut up and we got told that we couldn't say nothing and mind your business, there's grown folks talking, blah, 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 blah. Y'all know the spill. Now, I go to say that there's certain things in the quote-unquote authoritarian parental structure that I do agree with, but there's a lot that I don't. So I know I might have been rough, and I just want to be honest with y'all. Like I want to be real, 1,000%. This is who I am. This is who I've always been. I just always been too scared to be this way because of who the fuck I was, and I'm not the same person that I used to be. So I'm not gonna sit there and think the same way that I used to, or do the same things that I used to, or even act out the same way that I used to. I grew up. Like at the end of the day, who's the parent in that father-son relationship, daughter-mother relationship, daughter-father relationship, son-mother relationship? Who's the parent? I seen videos where kids are choking their parents because they fucking took away their fucking Nintendo, or they don't want to let them go outside, or you know what I mean? Like, what in the world? If you are getting choked out by your kid, it is time to reevaluate your life. It is time to sit there and be like, what am I doing wrong for my kid to act out this way with me? What am I doing that my child has to choke me when I've never shown any aggression towards them? And we got to sit there and really reevaluate our lives, our lifestyle, our life choices. I'm not telling y'all how to parent. I'm telling y'all advice based on experience. I've lived my life. I'm seasoned. I'm at a point in my life where I can sit there and take criticism and take accountability and take the shit that people are telling me, like, you're acting out, like you shouldn't say that, or why are you acting this way? There's certain instances where my wife checks me because I'm doing things that I used to do when I was acting as a narcissist. And she catches me, and I don't get mad anymore. I simply be like, you know what, baby, right, I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that anymore. I'm sorry, my bad. So when you grow up, a lot of this gentle parenting stuff needs to kind of, teeter in a direction where you're not sitting on one side more than the other. Because at the end of the day, you have to think about your child is affecting other people in their hemisphere. If your child is disruptive, if your child is a nuisance, if your child doesn't listen because you don't raise your kids that way, I'm sorry, but like nobody's gonna like your kid. Like nobody's gonna like your kid. You really think that if I get bullied by your kid all day long, that me and that your kid are gonna be friends? No, in no fucking world, not even in a perfect one, where a bully and a normal and a quote unquote dork is friends. You feel me? Like, and no, that doesn't happen. A bully's a bully, and a bullyee is a bullyee. Like, they get bullied. That behavior is coming from home. That behavior is coming from mom and dad. That behavior needs to be accounted for. I'm not trying to be the aggressor. I'm not trying to be mean and trying to tell y'all fucking suck as parents. But the reason why we, as adults, some of us, stop talking to our parents because they don't know how to fucking get out of that pattern. Well, I didn't have my dad, and I didn't have this. Well, I didn't have you either, Dad, and I didn't have my mom like that either. Like, you guys were at home, but you guys weren't at home. This needs to stop making I stopped making excuses for my parents, and I just took the L. I was a cheater because I was a cheater. Yeah, I learned it from my parents. Did I know it was right and wrong? Yes, I knew it was right and wrong. My parents raised me under authoritarian. As I grew older, I kind of got out of that mindset where, like, I don't gotta listen to my parents. I'm a grown man. Like, I'm a grown man. And yeah, you are. You're a grown up. Like, when you're 21, you're grown. Like, you should be making your own decisions by then. Like, when you're 21, you shouldn't be asking your mommy and your daddy, like, can you get me something to eat, please? Like, no. Get the fuck up and go to the store. Stop being lazy. Now, if your parents want to treat you like a baby, then that's on them. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, you are the emanation of your parents. You are a product of them. You became them. So anything you do for your kids, good, bad, or indifferent, is essentially stuff that you learned from your parents. You can never sit here and be like, there's no book. I never got a lesson on parenting. You did get a lesson on parenting from your own parents. Is it wrong? Is it right? It's entirely your opinion, your perspective. I can't sit there and tell you how to live your life because I'm nobody to you. You feel me? Like, I'm just your friendly neighborhood fucking 2 cents. That's it. And I give my 2 cents because I feel like not enough people give their opinions out in the world for things that they feel are wrong. And when the time comes and it's time for you to sit there and take accountability, nobody likes to take accountability. It all goes back to my analogy on getting hit in the face. Nobody likes to get hit in the face. But sometimes when you get in a fight, you're going to get hit in the face. And if you don't like it, don't get in the fights. And it all goes back to, if you're doing the right thing, nothing wrong can ever happen to you. Like, I'm not just talking out my ass, y'all. I'm literally giving y'all game. I'm literally giving y'all game for 2 cents. It's free game. It's free game. I'm literally giving y'all game, y'all. And I'm telling y'all game because I had to learn this shit on my own. Nobody came out here and was like, yo, Ray, yo, Rashid, like, yo, what, you know, like, nah, man, like, they was literally, I had to learn it on my own. And I learned it from my wife. My wife taught me some stuff because she has sense. Let me tell y'all something, fellas. Women are smart. Women are smart when it comes to common sense about shit that we should have common sense about. Now, I'm not telling you a woman is smart like she knows how to fix a fridge. No, I'm talking about, like, when it comes to your brain, like, women are smart. Listen to y'all wives. Listen to y'all girlfriends. If y'all have kids, listen to y'all kids sometimes because sometimes they're telling you something and it's meaningful. Don't just be like, oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Mijo, okay. No, like, really give them attention, y'all, because at the end of the day, those kids are going to grow up to be adults, and those adults are going to remember the things that their parents did to them when they were fucking kids. So I tell you this because everything is it's a circle of life. It's a circle of life. I learned everything that I need to know, my life lessons, honestly, from fucking good animated movies, good movies, family movies. People weren't talking about shit like this, but now we're in a fucking timeline where this shit needs to become normalized. You need to become accountable for your actions. You need to make sure that you do the right things so that your kids grow up to be great people. The goal is to make sure that your kids are better than you. not that you stay better than your kids. That's backwards. That's stupid. That's very, very rhetorical fucking thinking. You don't sit there and become good so that your kids can't become great. You sit there and become good so that your kids can become great. You don't do the bad things so your kids can become bad. You do the great things so that your kids can become greater. Well, but yeah, like that's pretty much what I gotta say on that topic. And it pretty much circles back around to everything that I say. If y'all listen to my videos and y'all watch my videos, everything circles back. Everything ties into it. I play connect the dots. I play chess, not checkers. Life is chess. Y'all are losing. Y'all are trying to get queened up. Now I'm trying to get these pawns to get queened up. Change your mindset. Change your mindset. Think outside of the box. Think with your heart. Love yourself. Love your kids. Don't give up on yourself. I love y'all. This Rashid. This is my 2 cents. Have a great, great day. One love.